High-quality early childhood care and education is vital infrastructure for Nebraska families, communities, and businesses. By taking care of our youngest Nebraskans, working parents can stay focused on the job, businesses spend less on recruiting and retaining employees, and communities thrive. Hello, I'm Mike Feeken, Strategic Partnerships Advisor for First 5 Nebraska. At First 5, we work statewide to advance accessible and affordable high-quality early childhood care and education opportunities for Nebraska's young children through policy advisement and advocacy, research and data analysis, and strategic engagement and communications. Welcome to Economic Development for Early Childhood. This series explores the intersection between business, economic development, and early childhood education. Today, we're tackling local option municipal economic development funds, more commonly known as LB840. In 1991, the Nebraska Unicameral passed the Local Option Municipal Economic Development Act, which allows cities and villages to charge an additional tax, typically a sales tax, to fund local economic development projects. The additional tax and corresponding LB840 economic development plan must be approved by local voters. Not every community in Nebraska has approved a plan for local option municipal funding. As of 2021, there are 72 communities across the state with LB840 plans from Ainsworth to West Point. You can find the current list and see if your community has a plan on the Nebraska Department of Economic Development website. All LB840 plans must specify who can use the funds, known as the qualifying businesses, and what the funds can be used for, known as the qualifying activities. So what counts as a qualifying business? That can be any corporation, partnership, LLC, or sole proprietorship. Organizations that can levy a tax, governmental entities, public educational facilities, and schools are not eligible for LB840 funding. The Nebraska legislature recently passed an amendment that allows early childhood businesses and infrastructure to be included as qualifying businesses and activities. Every LB840 plan is different and specific to each community, but in general, funds can be used for grants or loans for the purchase or renovation of real estate, working or operating capital, equipment purchases, and professional development or training. You can find out what your community's LB840 funds can be used for by reading your community's specific plan. Each plan also has a designated administrator, a person or organization that manages the program. This may be a city employee, chamber of commerce, or economic development organization. Your LB840 administrator is your go-to source for information on how to apply for funding and what specific documentation you might need. Keep in mind that the local governing body makes decisions and has final authority on which businesses and activities get funding approval. So is LB840 right for your early childhood initiative? While there are constraints on how LB840 funding can be used, many Nebraska communities have successfully used the program for a variety of early childhood initiatives. In McCook, LB840 funds were used to develop financial incentives to increase the number of childcare slots and early care workers in the community. Boone Beginnings in Albion also used LB840 funds to help finance a portion of the capital construction cost of a new childcare center. Check out our other videos to see interviews with the community leaders of both McCook and Albion about how they use these funds to expand early childhood infrastructure. If you want to learn more, be sure to download First 5 Nebraska's Understanding LB840 fact sheet at first5nebraska.org.